which is stress. I really hope that it's clear. If it's not, please drop it down in the chat. I will see it later after discussing these 4 points. So this third point, which I'm really excited about, is patience. It's patience. So in short, my story was that by the time I actually started triggering procrastination, I was struggling it a lot. And for the first year, I struggled a lot. I wasn't able to overcome procrastination, not at all, not even a little. My procrastination was increasing day by day, day by day. I tried every day, but I failed over and over again. But it wasn't like I lost patience. I was patient at the time and was thinking, okay, I have failed yet, but I won't later. And then I failed, and then I say, okay, I failed now, but I will. I know, but now I've learned that I did this mistake, and next time I will improve this mistake. So it's just the game of patience. And now patience comes in everything. It comes in overcoming procrastination. It comes in your business. Maybe you are building a business brand. And let me tell you this, that 3 years pass like this. 3 years are just like 5 seconds. They just goes on like just 5 seconds. You wouldn't even realize that. So you just need patience. You need to realize that if you are building a new brand, if you are doing a new new innovation, maybe you are building something new, so you need to you need to be patient for the next 6 years or 4 to 6 years to actually wait for something good to happen. That's what majority usually happens. And then you need to realize that after 10 years that thing will actually shoot up and will allow you to do what you want, and actually will allow you to reach at the level you want day by day. But it will actually take time, it will actually take patience. And yeah, it's just the game of patience. So what happens if you are not patient? By not being patient, kills your happiness, kills your productivity, increases stress, increases anxiety, decreases your self-esteem. That's really bad if you're not being patient. Like, that's the final option. If you're not being patient, you have no other choice. Patience is the only choice that you have. That's it. So if you're not being patient, simply you are killing your happiness and your productivity. You are decreasing your self-esteem. You are decreasing your productivity, or increasing your stress and anxiety levels, and it ain't doing any good by not being patient. So the main thing is that you need to love the process more than the goal. You need to balance between the two. If you focus too much on the goal, you lost the process. If you focus too much on the process, you lost on the goal. So you just need to balance on the two. You just need to think about the goal from time to time, thinking about short-term goals. Like, your final goal is to build a brand, a very successful brand, and now your short-term goal is to actually firstly build a banner, then build a logo, then study about the audience. Like, I've already talked about 3 basic sub goals. So that's how you need to go. That's how you need to balance it. You need to love the process more than the end goal. You need to love the process more than your money, more than anything else. And it's just about patience. I'm repeating it over and over again because I know how important patience is. I've been experiencing it for the past 2 years. Not only me, I've been watching tons of videos. I've watched many and many people around me and in my around my relatives that I've seen being impatient about the results that they are going to achieve. So now, the next thing is that you do not need to worry if you just improve by 1% every single day. You do not need to worry if you just improve by 1% every day, because at the end of the year, you are 37.78% better, which means you are 37 times better than you were at the beginning of the year. So, So let me also tell you this, that 1% count may not seem significant from day-to-day basis, but right after you pass a critical threshold, that 1% becomes massive. That accumulates, that 1% accumulates and accumulates and accumulates, and then basically becomes significant. Like in winter, why we feel cold, from like how it progresses from summer to winter. If it's now, if it's like 35 degrees right now, decreases to 34, then 33, then 32, then 31, we do not feel until and unless it finally reaches 15. That's a really simple example, that we do not feel the temperature until and unless it decreases down to 15. Suddenly we see a massive change in our environment and we didn't even notice. And that's the same in our real life, that we won't notice a significant change from day to day basis until and unless we pass a critical threshold. Okay, and it's just like the cancer. And now it may be a new point for many of you, that cancer spends 90% of its life being unpredictable and then take over the whole body at once. Now, many of you didn't notice this, but cancer takes over a body 80 for 80% of the time, and you didn't even notice. There are many multiple factors like cholesterol. Cholesterol has no symptoms. Its symptoms got released after passing a critical threshold. Like instantly, one of our relatives got, like, just for early checkups, he got his cholesterol levels checked and he was surprised by the result, because cholesterol levels were really high and there were no symptoms. He was like having no cough, no sneeze, no flu, no allergy, no additional allergy, but it was actually like really, you can say, surprising for him. So it's simply that you 1% every day may not count significant enough or for day-to-day basis, but it will count after a year or so. Okay, so that's our third point. Let me drink the water because my throat has gone empty. Thank you for your patience.